why we are in favor of smoking in places to be prohibited. One reason is that it is capable of causing physical or psychological damage for non-smokers. Another reason is that smoking is a cause of pollution. Smokers have other ways to receive nicotine. We have many ways to receive nicotine, such as nicotine gum and nicotine patch. The smoke contains over 4,000 chemicals, 50 of which are known to be cancer-related. People who have asthma need to carry their inhaler just in case of a smoker or cigarette.
It is high time that it is left in the part of history the consumption of tobacco. And moreover, everyone agrees on the damaging and harmful it is from the health, both of the smokers proactive such as the involuntary or passive smoking. After check statistics that in our country die every day around 140 persons for smoking tobacco, the government has decided to tighten the rule on tobacco smoking and contemplate its prohibition of bars, cafes, and assimilarities from the sake of the defense of public health.
Well, we are against of the prohibition of smoking in public places because there's people that smoke and not smoke. So there's places for the people who smoke and for the people that don't smoke. So why is the reason that the people that smoke can stop it?
And the other reason is that the tobacco isn't illegal. So why do people have to be prohibited of that, or have to find another place to can smoke?
But what do you think about the consequences of tobacco smoking? You know, to say that there's no reason to prohibit whatsoever. You know,
Yeah.
so what do you think of the references they are posting?
Yeah.
You know, the review though.
But imagine that you are you are with a pregnant woman and you are smoking. What would you do?
Well, our ecosystem have a lot of contamination, substance of companies. So I think that is the same contamination of any company and the people who smoke.
I don't think so.
Okay, that's maybe, well, do you agree with smoking in public places? Do you
Yeah.
want to give us more additional information, you know, about some legislation, some history about this problem? Do you want to give us one more context so we can understand what your argument is?
The people smoke since age ago. Have a lot of time that people consume that substance, and maybe if any law wants that people left smoke, the company that produce the cigarettes will have a bad economy effects.
Okay, but are you the owner of a business?
Or not, but
No, you are not. So, I mean, what is the consequence upon you? My only concern is that maybe what is the consequence of not allowing people smoking in public places? Have you seen whatsoever any consequence of not allowing people?
Smoking is an addiction.
Yeah,
So when you have an addiction and you stop it, you can come in depressed, have disease, or maybe you can die because it's an addiction.
No, but in actuality, the psychologists help you. It's not a big problem.
All right, now people, what do you think of? How would you contribute to the debate? Anybody who wants to?
I smoke, and I think that it's more your education or your. I mean, if I stay with people who don't smoke, I don't have problem to go out and move to another place. And I think it's a good idea that it's prohibit the tobacco in some places, and it's like security for security, because in some places are alcohol or I don't know, or some flavors, and maybe it's
Make
help.
an accident.
Okay.
If you have a lot of anxiety or
Anxiety?
anxiety for smoke, you can, in closed places, you can buy a electronic cigarette. This is this can be a solution for that time, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know.
Have you been to a place where you are having such a delicious meal in front of you and somebody begins smoking? What is the taste of food? I mean, it's predominantly
Yeah.
the taste of smoking, you know?
Change the
Let me tell you something that is very alarming. When you are exposed to the cigarette, your body gets prepared by the lymphatic system because you are a consumer of cigarette. But people who surround you are not prepared, you know, because they are receiving such a charge of, you know, alkaloids and many other things that surround the toxicologies of cigarettes. But you are not prepared because you are not a consumer. You are a second-hand cigarette consumer, right? Just smell it.
But in another way, in the past, the society don't prohibit smoke, and the old people are like, why I can't smoke and make trouble with that. I think the young people have to have a passion by that person and have to
Allow them?
Yeah.
Allow them to smell?
Yeah.
But see, you talk about the elderly. Think of children.
Yeah.
Think of
But
children.
that's why there are places for people that smoke and don't smoke. If you're beside with people that is smoking, you're in the wrong place. You can move, you can tell them that, hey, I'm not smoking, you're smoking.
It's
Like, go far away.
like guys that her parents smoke in the house. So it's the same ecosystem inside their house. And if you go at any restaurants and don't can smoke.
See, if you have been into a place where there's like maybe air conditioning, I guarantee that the place where people smoke, somehow the air gets mixed and it gets into the spot where you are not supposed to receive any smoke whatsoever, you know? So this is a kind of difficult situation because if I just don't want to have any person who smokes around me, then I'm gonna lose my liberty to go to that restaurant because you allow people smoking, you know?
I think it's more moral, no? Moral situation.
Maybe, yeah, it has to do with
It depends
education.
with the
Yes.
education.
And now, you just said something, Jacqueline. You just said that people who have, you know, cravings for smoking, you know, they are very, very stressed. If they don't get shot, you know, by smoking, they might have a twist group, you know, like some psychiatric problem, that they have a disorder. So they definitely are addicted to cigarettes. I mean, they don't have cigarettes. They might become mad in front of people. And
It's the same like alcohol.
Alcohol, yeah. And as you said, I mean, if they permit alcohol in restaurants, how come not cigarettes? You know? How come not?
because the alcohol goes
Directly.
directly to your stomach or to your system, but the smoke of the cigarette don't. You can contaminate the place.
I understand your point. Now I'm going to play the devil advocate. Vehicles contaminate.
Okay.
Is the problem?
They should be prohibited. They are contaminating my air.
Yeah. But if the problem is the tobacco, so why the government don't prohibit that?
Yes, I understand your point. I agree with you.
Why they talk bad about people who smoke and no talk bad about the tobacco? Tobacco is the problem. Not the people who smoke inside or outside any place.
Now I'm moving to the other side. Hey, cancer, cigarette is the open gate to, cigarette is the open gate to cancer. Yes. Do you want your children to get an early cancer or be wrong? No, we don't. Okay, so we should regulate smoking places, in public places. We don't want children to get cancer.
It's good that you don't smoke in a closed space, like in a room. But why don't you can smoke in an open space, like in a park?
Park is public.
Park's public, so why not?
What do you think of the policy we have here in campus?
Don't smoke.
Don't smell.
But
No,
inside
it's fine. It's a good idea that decide exclusive area to smokers. But any problem? I not smoke in tech, but I have friends that they
My only problem with this the problem that we get here in campus is that, okay, this is the spot. This is the spot for smokers, okay? Now they just move a little bit here, and then you find them in the right spot in front of you smoking.
If
So
you,
it's like, hello, go back to your spot.
if their place are comfortable,
Comfortable.
yeah, I think that will happen.
Wow. Wow.
Because the people who studies here are have education, and I don't have problem to go that corrupt, but I really appreciate if they put more comfortable.
Okay, very good. Very good. Thanks for setting off your points clear, and thank you very much.